Ready to come back to green. Here we go. For the restart, the Alabama State Championship Crate Late Model portion, working 30 laps remaining. Ricky Culpepper, Jimmy Thomas got a good restart. Holy smokes, Kenny Collins on the inside of G-Man, Parker Martin.
Here comes Travis Pennington working to the inside of Will Harrington.
Yes, sir.
Little Bloomer now drifts up high. Travis Pennington's going to take the spot.
We haven't really talked about Travis that much in the race.
We're going to be talking about him.
Quiet so far.
Looking to the inside of Kenny Collins right there. Parker Martin got back around Kenny Collins. Parker Martin's one tough customer of the past, I'll tell you that.
He is. He's the youngest man to ever start in the National 100. He did it last year at the age of 14.
Good little driver in that number 6 out of Cochran, Georgia. Still out front, Slick Rick Culpepper. Jimmy Thomas in the 22, Mark Whitener in that M14. Parker Martin, Kenny Collins, and Travis Pennington, that's your top 6. So, still the same. We're going to be running into some lap traffic here before long. 26 laps remaining in this race for the 604s. They're racing for $5,000.
Yes, sir.
It's going to get hot and heavy before it's all over with. You see Travis Pennington working on the back of Kenny Collins there.
That's right. And Ronnie Johnson trying to get back through the field as well as he makes his move by Tristan Seeley in 35. 51 of Mitch McCarter, or Pierce McCarter, actually, as they go back into the corner. To the back straight away. In the very right by Icon number. Well, here comes, oh my goodness, what a great race we've seen here. And a phenomenal run by Tristan Seeley that I was talking about. He had Randall Powell is inside, and there's debris, and the field of cars are running over it like crazy. We have got debris on the front straightaway.
Debris down the front. Debris on the front.
Debris on the front straightaway, guys.
The 32
and the caution's coming out. Yellow had to come out, and I wonder if it came off of Bobby Mills in 32 or 99 of Lance Finn. And Ronnie Johnson spins again out of turn 3.
Wow.
Ronnie Johnson spins, comes back up on the racetrack. Man, this has just not been the day for Ronnie Johnson in the Capital Race Car 85. Man.
Having a tough time here.
Wow. What a tough break for Ronnie Johnson.
I did not see where the debris came.
The debris came off of either the 32 of Mills' car or the 99 of Lance Finn. It shot through the air just as it went past the flag stand, and then the 32 car of Mills hit it, and when he hit it, it went through the air and shot all the way to turn 1. So that's where they're trying to pick up that debris. See our official over there now?
Yes,
it went from the flag stand all the way to turn 1 after the cars made impact with it. So a good job by our officials to quickly, Joe Kelly, pick up that piece of debris, and I believe it came off of the 32 of Bobby Mills' car. I think that's what it was off of. Bobby Mills' car, or of course, that machine, or the 99 of Lance Finn.
Hey, if anybody's lost keys, 2 keys with a key fob on it.
To what?
Take it off.
Yeah, they're mine.
They're hers.
May I have your attention, please? If anybody has found any lost keys, could you please turn them in to the tower or to the ticket office? If you have found a set of lost keys, please turn it in to the tower or the ticket office. It's 2 keys and a what? It's 2 keys and a key fob. 2 keys and a key fob. If you find them, please turn them into the tower or the ticket office. Wow, Ricky Culpepper out in front. Jimmy Thomas is second. Hey, Joe Kelly, the magic man, Mark Whitener out of Middleburg, Florida. He's about to pull some magic out of the hat as he's in the hat trick spot right now, sitting in 3rd. Don't count out G-Man Parker Martin. He's in the number 4 position. And 5th is Wild Thing Travis Pennington. He is starting to come to life here in the top 5.
Long race, 46 laps for these guys. So we've got 23 remaining. It's getting close to go time. They know what they're doing. Travis Pennington is slowly making his way to the front of the pack. Just got by Kenny Collins. Now he's got his sights set on young Parker Martin. Parker Martin doing a whale of a job in that number 6 car out of Cochran, Georgia, man. He is a good, clean little driver, hard to pass, and when you get by him,
that's right.
He's not finished with you. He's going to try to do the crossover move on you or something, put it back to the bottom side and come do a crossover or a slide job on you. He's going to try to pass you again. Here we go, green. Rick Culpepper Fires down there in turns 3 and 4. He'll lead him into turn 1. Jimmy Thomas right there. Mark Whitener in that third spot. Parker Martin drifts back into the clutches ever so slightly of Travis Pennington. Now, Will Harrington back up to the inside of Travis Pennington down there in turns 3 and 4. Will Harrington to the bottom side of the racetrack. Can he make something happen down here in 1 and 2? He'll settle back into that 6th position.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the line here, it'll be 21 laps to go. It is Culpepper leading off the corner. Jimmy Thomas is in second. Mark Whitener third. Parker Martin, Travis Pennington, their single file on the outside lane, back to 1.
How about it down the back straightaway? Still the same thing going on here. We got one off the back straightaway here.
That's the 2 car.
He gets it back under control right in front of Ronnie Johnson there.
Yes, sir.
Culpepper hitting all his marks around the speedway, the East Alabama Motor Speedway, the High Banks here in Phoenix City. Jimmy Thomas.
Trouble, turn 2. Tristan Seeley's car has gone off the racetrack. I'm sorry, that's Taylor Puckett. Taylor Puckett's machine in 28 has gone off the reservation. The Barry Right by Icon, number 28 machine, has gone in turn number 2 in the spin, and we are under yellow again. Poet didn't know it. 20 to go. What? Michael's ran out of ice cream back here, I guess. I was like, was that good? Sheep, beep.
Good.
He said beep, yeah.
It was good. His tongue was blue for a minute.
His tongue was blue. He had a hold of one of them blueberry pops as they used to do. Was that? All right, so we're back under the yellow flag. Joe, I was going to say, look who's starting to come back to the field. Ronnie Johnson.
Yes,
yes,
I've been
sir.
watching him.
Yes, sir.
What's up next?
The next race is going to be the Pure Stock Feature. Pure Stock Feature, please get lined up. You are next. Pure Stock Feature. You are next. There will not be any Super Late Model B mains. So we have the Pure Stocks National Late Model Series Hot Shots and the main event for the Supers. And for those that are listening to our broadcast coverage on the 3 and Out Sports Network, believe it or not, we are coming up on our 5-hour broadcast limit of our first file. So we have to leave the server for just a moment, go off, save the file to archive, and then we will come back for flag-to-flag coverage, which will hopefully not last 5 hours to take us home
hopefully.
For the 46th
Please
annual.
don't jinx
I just jinxed
us.
it, Joe Kelly.
God,
I know I
please
did.
Don't do it.
We'll have to save the file server and bring it back home for the final 4 features of the 46th annual Alabama State Championship weekend here at East Alabama Motor Speedway. Thank you to all of our media, 3 and Out Sports Network, DirtOnDirt.com. RJ Sanders Updates is here. He's going to video the Super Race. Of course, also we have the fine folks at Dirt Track on Wild. DTWG is here, or DTGW. Deep Dixie Racing Outreach is here. The Deep Dixie Racing Network. Thank you to them. All of our media providers. We have a lot of picture photographers down there. Bruce Carroll is also doing pictures and doing things for DirtOnDirt.com. 1 to go indication being given. We will go back for the restart. 20 to go. All right, Joe Kelly. Jimmy Thomas looks good.
Jimmy Thomas looks good, but Rick Culpepper
is
hitting all his marks, Wesley Outland. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as they work their way down the back straightaway. We're getting ready to go green one more time with 20 laps remaining here for the 604 Crate Late Models. Here we go.
Back to green.
Back to green we go. Rick Culpepper leads him down into turn 1. Jimmy Thomas right there. Mark Whitener. Now they're shaking it up. Travis Penning to the inside of Will Harrington.
You gotta wonder when is he gonna strike? He was trying to make a move on Lil Bloomer Harrington. Kenny Collins checked up in front of him as well. They are 3 wide and 4 wide off of turn 4.
Man, here comes
Bo Slade, Tristan Seeley, Powell in that mix as well. And they go back to turn number 1 and 2 to the back straightaway. Travis Pennington sizing up G-Man Parker Martin for 4th in turn 3.
Pennington looking good down in turns 3 and 4. Trying to get his sight set onto that number 6. Martin's Industrial. The G-Man Parker Martin with a good line around the speedway. Here comes Will Harrington making his way back around Kenny Collins.
Rapper slipped on the back straightaway.
Yes, sir. He slipped up a little bit. Will Harrington's going to take full advantage of it in the Last Air Electrical, number 14.
So Ricky Culpepper is hitting his marks. He's leading the way in the Longhorn, number 110. Out in front. Jimmy Thomas in the Scorpion chassis. He's in second spot for Phoenix City, and third in Middleburg, Florida. Mark Whitener, Magic Man. Cochran, Georgia native. Parker Martin in fourth, and Stapleton, Georgia native. Wild Thing, Travis Pennington in the top five. Up, Sam Carter's got a problem. He'll drop down to the inside of the racetrack. The leaders roar by him. Joe Kelly back to turn one. He might have a tire down.
He looks like he has a tire down. He's going to make his way to the backstretch entry to the pits. Out front, it's all slick Rick Culpepper hitting his marks lap after lap, flawlessly negotiating his way around the East Alabama Motor Speedway here on a Sunday afternoon. Jimmy Thomas back there in that second spot. Mark Whitener not able to gain any ground on the leaders at all. Parker Martin still about 4 car lengths behind Whitener. And back behind Parker Martin, it's Travis Pennington. And the last Aaron Electrical, Will Harrington. Cars spaced out, racing around the East Alabama Motor Speedway. We've got 13 laps to go. It is go time, Wesley Outland.
It certainly is. The field's at full speed. Cross the line. Out in front, Rick Culpepper, Jimmy Thomas. And here comes Whitener. We're so used to seeing Whitener in a W5 car. And when I seen that 14, I was like, who the heck is that car? I was thinking Sonny Conley or one of the Conley names. No. What a good run for him. It's Whitener. Up, car off the pace, bottom of the racetrack, 39. He's in trouble. That's Smith. Blake Smith goes behind the wall. And we have got 10 laps to go. Double open hand from your flagman. 10 remaining. And it is still Culpepper leading. Joe Kelly back to 1.
I'll tell you, they are going to be in lap traffic here in just a minute, and that's what's going to tell the story here in this race. They're about to catch lap traffic. Jimmy Thomas was able to close in just a little bit when they caught lap traffic earlier in this one, but do they have enough time here? Does Rick Culpepper have enough time to space himself out between the lap traffic and second position Jimmy Thomas? We'll see what happens here. It's shaking down. I'll tell you, I'm looking at Ronnie Johnson right now, really not able to make any headway, mired back there in traffic, but still out front, it is Rick Culpepper. He has caught the tail end of the field.
Pure Stocks are up next, followed by the National Late Model Supercar Series, Hot Shots, and then the 46th Annual Super Late Model event for the Alabama State Championship. Closing out the night, 46 laps and 4,000 to win. Well, we got cars going off the racetrack a little bit. The 89 of Blake Smith. That's Jimmy Price's car. Jimmy Price says, I've had enough of it, I'm going off. Oh, no, Roderick Dyke's in trouble. He's got a problem.
Flat.
Caution is out, and while that was going on, we were seeing the Scorpion 22 of Jimmy Thomas begin his ascent to try to run down the 110 Longhorn of Ricky Culpepper to pull the upset in the late rally with 6 to go.
He did not want to see that caution.
No, he didn't.
Rick Culpepper's been flawless on the starts of these races. He hits his mark lap after lap, and Jimmy Thomas was not wanting to see that caution flag.
The Dave Gordon Auto Supply, Doug's home body entry. Oh, wow. The 110 is stopping here at the Free Estimate Repair Shop is what Michael Patton calls it. The EAMS Body Shop. I wish I could put my car door there. Free estimates. Well, actually, he doesn't do free estimates, Michael. He actually does repair. He works on it. Magically fix your door. Lance Finn, back rolling again. The Fish in the 99 machine. Had to hang out with him last night. He's really getting ready for some big races. Joe Kelly talked about going to the World Championship 20,000 win event rescheduled in October.
Yes, sir.
At Virginia Motor Speedway, getting ready for Charlotte, the World Short Track Championship, getting ready for the Blue Gray 100. That'll be coming up in November, of course, at Cherokee Speedway. Getting ready for those events. You know, it gets to fall. We all love the changing of the hot, sultry day. Starts to cool off. Yes, it's been a hot one today, Joe Kelly, but when you get down to the last remaining months of the year, September, October, November, big money races.
Big money.
Big money races.
Holiday pay is what I like to call it.
I like that.
Holiday pay. It's that time of the year, Christmas money on the line for a lot of these teams. Plenty of big money races across the United States, southeastern United States. Yeah.
Holiday pay.
Holiday pay. It's what it is. That time of the year, it's holiday pay. Big races in Florida this year. All-Tech Raceway Park having a big race down there. Just a lot
Oh,
of
there's
races.
a lot of big races
Yeah.
coming up. Of course, you got Livonia and the Georgia State Championship in a couple of weeks at Livonia Speedway. You've
Yes,
got the National 100 coming up here. You've got the Ice Bowl at Talladega in January. You have the World Finals at